A very good evening, everybody, on this, the 10th of July, 2025. And boy, have we had a snotty, horrible day here. Actually, it could be worse. It wasn't all that windy. But we've either had heavy rain, ordinary rain, or drizzle the entire day. And I had to drive in it. It really slowed me down. It's not often I get on the freeway at less than 100 k's, and it was 86 the highest because of the really torrential rain and poor visibility. And I wouldn't like to be coming home in the commute time tonight because the rain has not let up. I came back about 1 o'clock. Anyway, what we have at the moment here at Gulf Harbour, and it's Patricia and David, I better say ZMH286. It is not too bad. It's just drizzle at the moment, 16 degrees. And 1019 dropping, and it's about 5 to 10 knots northeast, so not too cold, but just the it's a bit hard to stay dry if you want to do lots of things outside. Much nicer in North Minerva, although they've had cloud all day as well. Still the 3 boats there, and the Pagean report was 90% cloud cover. Which is confirmed on the satellite picture, says David. 10 knots from the southeast, 1.5 metre swell from the south, 1017. Pagean and Silhouette are still up the top. I thought they might have moved down at the bottom, but presumably just the lower swell means it's quite comfortable up in the north where they are anchored. Well, Andy Amo had a bit of a choice to make as to whether to go into Minerva or brave the weather going into Savu when by the time he gets there. Sam caught today a 10-kilogram tuna, so they'll be eating well tonight. Currently at 24 degrees 48 south, 17947 east. Steering 020 true at 7 knots. The engine came on about 4 times today because there's been a bit of a lull. It's 11 to 13 south-southeast, so that's good sailing weather for them, but every now and again it drops a bit, so on comes the motor. 80% cloud cover. They've got 2+ metres southeast swell still, which is a bit of a nuisance, but other than that, all is well on board, and it looks like they are going to give Minerva a miss and carry on to Savu. So let's see where our boats are. I'm beginning to wonder whether Mintaka is going to check in at Anisham. Mintaka, Gulf Harbour Radio. Ooh, it gets lighter and lighter, but not too bad, Mark. And I'm wondering when you're going to head north, but carry on with your report.
degrees, 17 minutes south, 173 degrees, 3 east. We're steering a course of 2953. We have a very light breeze from the east, not usable, and about 1.5 meters swell more or less from the east. 90% cloud cover, and the is 1015. But we're going directly to zero. Over.
Yeah, I was just wondering, but I see you're inching the course up in that direction. Okay, Mintaka tonight. This is Mark and Robin. Are at 2017 south, 17335 east. On a course of 295 true at 6 knots. Light winds from the east, about 10 knots. 1.5 metre swell from the east and 90% cloud cover. 1015 on the bar. So definitely going to Port Vila, despite my thinking, oh, it looks like they could just drop in. That's the trouble with the chain over there. If you want to stop at the other islands, coming back to New Zealand, coming down is right into it. So a couple of years we did, in fact, get permission to go into Anisham, and it was great because we stopped in at the other islands on the way up. All right, is all well on board? Over.
Well, we've been up there mission, and we checked what our group is.
What's the ETA?
I didn't quite catch that. It was a bit light. David, however, wants to know what your ETA is now. Over.
ETA at Port Zero is Sunday mid-afternoon. Over.
Did you say
Sunday.
Yep, we heard Sunday mid-afternoon. He's just looking at your arrival conditions.
Possibility of a light trough.
Yeah, there is a possibility of a light trough, but we'll update you. In fact, I think we'll be on this weekend because you and we'll certainly be following you. So, yeah, we'll talk to you again tomorrow, but looks like a light trough might be there Sunday, but nothing too dramatic at this stage. Over. Yeah, and you did comment about it, something from Tonga. Did you contact them in Tonga when you were in Tonga? Over.
No, negative. I was commenting on our past visits to we have both checked in at Anisha once and we checked out from Tonga once.
Got it. Over. All right. So, so you've been there, done that, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Yeah, it's a bit snap, crackle, and pop tonight. We've solved the cutting in and out problem because up there, the internet where my antenna is up there, it was nothing to do with the antenna, which was fine, but the internet, the WAN, W-A-N, whatever the hell that is, had just been pushed offline between where it came in at the gate and where the house was. So I have no idea what that's all about. David's looking at a sconce too. All right, we'll clear with you guys, and looks very pleasant conditions up there. It's certainly a bit different from here. And we'll go to Soy Libre, who also is, smelling the barn by the look of it. You're going to have to slow down a bit, Andy. Soy Libre, Gulf Harbour Radio. Oh, good and strong, thank you. Go ahead.
I'm currently at 17 degrees, 18 minutes, south, 17 east, on a course of 3.5. And I'm getting about 5 knots up and just so. And headed to east at about 10 knots. And that's 12. That's much. And the cloud cover is about 10%. The monitor is
Yeah, we've got back to this really hard to copy because it's so strong. If you could just cut the strength back a bit, it will make it clearer. I have Soy Libre at 1718 south. I think it's 17930 east on a course of 035. But that doesn't make sense to me. So you might want to just check me on the course. And 5 knots, easterly 10, and the swell's down to 1.5 meters, and 10% cloud cover. So just correct me where I need it. Over.
Yes, my course is 345. Over.
That makes more sense. Thank you very much. So yeah, you'll just sort of be chugging along to get there. Or are you just going to go in and do the thing at night time? What's your plans? Over.
I'm going to hopefully arrive at that time early tomorrow morning, and I'm going to heat to it offshore, take a couple hours, and then I'll come in at 7 or 8 o'clock.
Yeah, roger that. We'll give that lighthouse a wide berth in case of current there. So, yeah, I presume you'll go around and sort of have to maybe near the Cousteau there. Alrighty, well, sounds good. So you'll have a very good landfall. Just let us know that all is well if you can when you get there. Over.
You bet I will. The sailing has been just marvelous today.
Yeah, it has been nice, well chosen you. So, yep, have a good landfall, and I'm sure you'll be catching up with a lot of people tomorrow. Okay, we'll clear with Soy Libre, and is there anybody else wanting to check in? No, very quiet now. No sign of Otama. I've sent them an email to see what they're up to. They were planning on leaving about now. Okay, this is Gulf Harbour Radio, and here's a bit of a look at the weather.
Look at the weather, right. And good evening on a cloudy, rainy day, as Patricia said. Yeah, not very nice. The cause of all of this is the continuation of that blasted Tasman depression, pushing a frontal band over the country, the entire country. Rain warnings are up everywhere. There's a lot of areas that are completely soaked, and more rain is not going to do them much good at all. Not so, however, in the Southwest Pacific. From 30 south up to Vanuatu, up to Fiji, up to Tonga, weather is quite pleasant. We've got a very nice ridge that's bringing 10 to 15 knots. It could be southerlies, could be southeasterlies, could be easterlies. It all depends on your location. Minerva looks to have southeasterlies 10 to 18, 18 in the gust, and later by tomorrow, mostly easterlies. Satellite imagery shows quite a bit of cloud, all low-level cloud, mostly strato Q, from what I could see on the satellite. By Saturday, the winds back to become northeast, and Sunday, northerlies. But by late Sunday into early Monday, here comes our trough. Plenty of cloud, moderate amounts of rain, but fairly short-lived. And you'll know the axis passes as the winds shift to westerlies later on Monday. And for Fiji, Sunday and Monday brings the same trough. Although this end of it is more active, expect thunderstorms bringing gusty downflows. And by late Monday, the trough visits Tonga with the usual trough weather. And I don't need to get into that. You know what trough weather is by now. So that's it for me, really. So we'll see where the boats are tomorrow, and we'll give you another update tomorrow as well. So with that, here is the chief.
Okay, well, that's all good. There's not too many people out there, and it looks a lot more decent than it is here. Boy, there's a lot of places in New Zealand at the moment that really don't want any more rain, but it is winter. The only trouble is the temperatures in the North Island have been up because of all the northerlies that you're sending us, and so the ski fields at Ruapehu and Turoa are just there's just not enough snow apart from what they're making. So the ones in the South Island are having a rip snort of time, but the ones here, it's just too warm. No complaints from us though. We have the fire on tonight, but it's more because it's just drizzle and dull looking outside than anything else. It's what you might call an atmospheric fire. Is there anyone wanting to make any comments before we close it down? Please call. No, just the snap, crackle and pop of whatever is going on out there. So have a very good night, everybody. I'm sure Andiamo are enjoying their tuna. And we will catch you all again tomorrow. And we will be on Saturday night this week because the Taka will still be on the go. Cheers, everybody.